anything like these ones? I tell you, in Australia, our climate canes our timber decking. Whether it's soft or hardwood, over time the actual boards, bearers, joists, everything, it gets wet, it warps, it rots, it twists, it pops. My gosh, that even rhymed. And I tell you, that means for you that your overall decks end up needing a lot of maintenance. Over time, there's sanding, there's staining, there's even relaying boards if you're having trouble with a lot of your boards popping up. And this means for you, instead of relaxing and chilling out and having a fun time with your family, your friends, and enjoying your outdoor spaces, it means maintenance. It means every single season you're having to do work to keep your outdoor spaces looking exactly as you want them, safe and in good working order. If you are in this position as I am right now, I have the perfect solution for you in this project. If this sounds like you and you are after something really low maintenance, then you need to check out the Trex Decking Solutions. Trex is a composite deck. It can be used over the top of your existing subframe, and when you combine it with other clever products Trex have, such as Trex Protect Tape, the Hideaway Fastening System, and spraying your existing subframe with a termite resistant treatment, you can put yourself in the best position to have a beautiful looking deck that is long lasting, eco-friendly and low maintenance. Composite decking is what's called in the industry wood plastic. It's actually a combination of recycled timbers and plastic. In fact, Trex invented it 25 years ago. Now these composite timbers are, well, the Trex one is extremely eco-friendly. It's actually quite an innovative makeup. It has 95% recycled timbers and plastic inside of it. And the best part of it is so durable. It doesn't warp, it doesn't scratch, it doesn't bend, it doesn't stain. So it's absolutely ideal for those of you who love enjoying their outdoors and not spending all your time maintaining them. Whether this is for your own home for you to enjoy, whether you're renting out the property, or you just want to add immense value to your home, or it could be because you have kids and soccer boots and pets and pools, or it could just be because you want to keep the harsh Aussie climate at bay, then this is a product you should really look into. Thanks to its three-sided, technologically superior shell protection, that means that the Trex Transcend will actually keep its colour and its luxurious finish for years to come. It's actually backed by a 25-year limited fade and stain warranty. So that means years and years on, after you've had decades of enjoying your deck, it'll still be looking this great. It does come in an absolutely amazing range of colours, things you might never have thought of, which can make your home look absolutely phenomenal, especially outdoor entertaining areas. It's the perfect accompaniment. But one of the things I love most about the Trex Transcend and the products is how eco-friendly they are. So check out these eco-fun facts. Now, as I mentioned, the entire high-performance Trex portfolio is actually made up of 95% recycled timbers. And here is the proof. The company reclaims and repurposes 180 million tons of plastic and wood scrap that would otherwise go into landfill each and every year. And I love this one. By using the industrial sawdust, Trex have never ever fell a tree to make their decking boards. Now that is special. The plastic that Trex bring in to use in their boards, it's everything that we use in our daily lives. It's the plastic from around our toilet paper wrappers, our paper towel, our sandwich bags, you name it. And in fact, in one 4.9 meter board, one board, there is over 2,250 recycled plastic bags. It is madness. And to top it all off, The Trex production process, so the way they manufacture their boards, is as green as their product, in the sense that any runoff or any refuse from the production is actually recycled straight back into the plant. How does it get better than that? If you're looking to remove your decking boards without damaging your subframe, then leave the sledgehammer at home. Instead, cut between your joists at around 1200 lengths and then use a simple jimmy bar to lever those boards off. Hey, Jono, what's the secret to getting these off the hangers?
Knock them off. Aggression.
Brute force?
Yeah, pretty much.
And meat pie for brekkie?
Yes, meat pie and a mother.
It's now time to get up some of this subframe, as there were some parts of this 12-year-old subframe that were never going to last the test of time and were showing serious signs of age and wear. But now that that's all gone, it gives us a chance to check the drainage, any evidence of pests, and to clean up and level out. It is like a spring clean and a great setup for an amazing new deck to come on in. Keeping our decks amazing and safe, what are some of the things that you need to think about to make sure these decks are amazing forever? Trex Protect can ensure the life of your deck by safeguarding against moisture and rot with Trex's innovative new self-adhesive butyl tape. Now, Trex Protect joist and beam tape, it's self-adhesive butyl tape, and it's designed to protect the wooden joists and beams from moisture that can lead to rot and the loosening of the deck screws and fasteners. Trex Protect effectively shields the top of the joists, the rim joists, the ledger boards, and the beams from moisture that can lead to the development of rot and wood decay. It also acts as a barrier between wood and galvanized metal that's commonly used in the construction hardware, such as your joist hangers. Additionally, it seals the deck fasteners and helps deck screws hold longer and stronger by preventing moisture penetration. Now, when you're about to lay a deck, there is a pile of things to think about. I naturally think about how I can connect the outside to the inside, what amazing lighting I can put in, whether I want stairs or platforms leading down to the rest of the yard. However, there is a business end of things, and I have Jono with me today to talk about all the things that are below the amazing decking boards, because there's a pile of things to think about, right? When we're laying a Trex deck.
Yep.
What's the first thing? If I want to try and keep my subframe, my old subframe, what do I need to think about?
There's a few things, like I would probably look at getting a chippy or a builder in.
Yep.
Come look at the subframe to see if it's sound, it's strong, structurally fine, to take the weight of the new boards.
Yes.
Trex boards are quite heavy compared to other decking products.
Yep.
So that's a good thing to get checked out. Also your joists, you want to have a look and see if they're all right, you know, if they're level, flush, all that kind of stuff. And there is a good Trex Protect from Trex that we could lay over the top of it to give it the joist longevity in a way as well, to stop the holes in the joists filling up with water.
So what you're saying is, first of all, even if my deck looks great, my substructure could be all screwed up.
True, yeah, 100%.
Okay,
yeah.
so I know in this circumstance, I'm like, my substructure's great, Jono, it doesn't need anything. And we have been able to keep quite a bit of it, but there was a section over there that was absolutely trashed. It had moisture and it probably had 3 years left in it. But there were very few signs up on top. So number one would be to get a chippy or someone in to lift up some existing boards and check that not only is it not rotten, there's no termites, it's not starting to damp up, but also that you have enough structural support to hold up the weight.
Yeah, correct, to hold up the weight of these boards that are quite heavy. There is a way, if the builder or carpenter comes in and has a look at it, we could put some solid blocks through the decking, through the joist, that could structurally make the subframe stronger.
Yes.
And that is one good thing, or potentially replacing the joists with a bigger joist.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's another way.
Do you know another thing that I noticed though, as you're bringing up all of the beautiful, I must admit, Trex decking that's coming in the Trex Transcend, is it's all very straight.
Yes, very straight, yes.
And so I'm assuming when you mentioned that everything is in alignment with the subframe, you meant that, you know, your bearers and your joists over time haven't warped or moved, because if you're putting a straight board onto a wobbly frame,
Yeah.
it could be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, and then it all goes downhill from there. You know, you're getting a beautiful product with a massive warranty of 25 years,
Yep.
and then you got a subframe underneath that's going to only last another 5 years. What's the point? You know.
That is such a good point. So if you're going to put in a Rolls Royce,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you're not putting it on top of a Mini Cooper S.
Golf buggy.
A golf buggy! I like it. All right, so we're going to check it's not rotting, we're going to check it's structurally sound, check
Yep.
it can keep the weight, check it's straight.
Yep.
And if all of those things check out, there's no reason why you can't use your Trekking Transcend on top of your existing frame.
100%. No reason at all.
That's fantastic. Jono, what am I going to do with these things? Seriously?
All good. Chill out. We've got it covered.
All right, what's happening?
So what we'll do is we'll set a square edge board, nice and straight. Then we'll put our beautiful connector clips in here like this.
So a connector clip.
Yep.
And that's got a groove in it.
Yeah, it's a nice little groove along here. There's two different sorts of boards. One's has a square edge,
Yes.
and one has a groove through it.
Yeah.
So we can slide these in.
So we literally sit
Yep.
the little wing nut thing.
Yep.
We sit that in the groove
Sit that in the groove.
on top of the
Of
joist.
the joist, yes.
Right.
And then we'll push the next one into it, and then so on and so
So
on.
it's like
and so
a
on.
sandwich.
Yep.
We literally sandwich all these in together.
Yep. And then a good thing to remember always is if you can get a decking clamp, we'll decking clamp, pull them
Yep.
together nice and tight, and then we'll fix these down so there's no difference in the gaps.
So you'll basically set yourself a straight run to
Yep.
start with, and then you'll lay like big runs, like
Yep.
5 of these together with
Yeah,
these little
5
clips.
boards, yeah, 100%.
Clamp them up.
Clamp them together and go through with an impact gun and drive them all in.
So I'd like to say it's as simple as then driving these all in.
Yep.
And time will tell
Yes.
when it's my
We'll
turn.
see.
We'll see how simple I make it. All right, well that actually does seem pretty cool. Once that board's set, it is literally like set, pin,
and
and
then
drive
away
it
you go.
home. Now, does that mean that I don't have fixes through my boards?
Yes, so you have no face fixings on it at all. You may have some at the start and the end,
Yes.
which you will have to
But
fix.
in the
end
main part
the
of
main
the deck,
part, no fixings.
so no popping screws, getting caught on kids' shoes
Nothing.
or toes.
Nothing like that. Yep.
That's amazing.
Really good product.
All right, Jono, you have showed me how to fix these, and I'm nearly ready to go when it's all easy and simple.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens if I have a join? Like, what happens here? How is this going to work?
So what they recommend to do is put 2 blocks either side of
Okay,
your
so we
joints.
fatten it up.
Yeah, so basically you've got this end of the decking supporting on a block here and a block here.
Yep.
And
then
then
where
what
do
will
these
happen
go?
is we'll put this on this side here.
Yeah.
This will go into here instead
Yes.
of on this joist.
Okay, so
Yes.
the fastening system actually goes into the blocked out area.
Yes, 100%
Now-
on either side of the joint.
I hear rumours, just like with every product that has natural material in it, that we have expansion and contraction
Yes,
to
that's
think about.
correct. Yeah.
So what's the recommended gap between
Look,
those?
I would start off at about 3 mil,
Okay.
and it obviously does depend when you lay the deck. You know, if it's a
100%.
hot day or a cold day,
Yep.
but I would probably start off with 3 mil.
So does it need to be 3 mil precisely in expansion gap?
No, it can be 3 to 4 mil, you know,
Okay.
give or take. A good gauge we go by.
I was going to say, do I have to measure
No,
it?
you don't. A simple packer, you can pick them up at local supplier anywhere, any home hardware. What we do is put it in the center like that, and then you just butt that up nicely like
And
that.
then we have our blockers
Yep,
and we have our
100%.
fixing system in here.
Yep. And one thing you do need to remember
Yep.
is obviously have these both square cuts. There's nothing worse than having
What, trying to
wonky
match
cuts.
these up?
100%.
Now, I must admit, Jono, I am suitably impressed by the Trex Hideaway hidden fastening system, and I think there's a whole world that everyone could learn about it. So I did do a bit of Googling, and not that you need it,
No, yes.
but if anyone else wants to learn more about the planning, the preparation, or the installation using this system, they can head to au.trex.com, and there are a pile of resources on there for you. But in the meantime, enough talk for me, Jono. Let's get cracking. I think there was a drill that was polished over
Earlier,
there.
yes.
Has
to
my
go.
name on it.
Yeah.
In this project, we're actually using two types of fastening systems. The hidden fastening system that you just saw, as well as one that is custom made and specifically designed to be used with the Trex Transcend system. It is called Clever Clip. This linear clipping system is fastened to the tops of the joists with some nails. I prefer the nail gun, and then an adhesive is used to help set in those beautiful Trex boards. Check out next week's episode for the final reveal. I can't wait to show you guys how amazing it looks. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you're following me on Instagram to see my latest design and reno inspiration. You can find me at Naomi Findlay Official or click the link in my description. See you soon.